What's good, everybody? It's Big Game James. I'm in these streets. I'm in these streets for real. Taking a little walk right quick. Tapping the blizzy for shizzy. You know what I'm izzy? But I just want to make a quick video. I was gonna go live, but I can't see comments on here when I'm looking on here, so that's the only reason why I'm pre-recording this. Hopefully me and Star can get it going. We're supposed to do a show tomorrow. I gotta work. I'll be with my sons tomorrow too, so we're gonna figure that out. I think we're pulling up the best of enemies back again. Me and Joe and George. I think George gonna be out of town, but I think me and Joe gonna hold it down this Sunday. And then we're gonna be right back on schedule with the best of enemies. So make sure you check that out. The originators of that shit. Joe Castro and Big Game James. But anyway, the main reason I'm making this video, two things. One good, maybe one not so good, but I ain't tripping off of it. Everybody going crazy about it, but I ain't tripping on it. So my first good news, hold on. Let me light this up. Keeps going out. It must mean good. Ooh, tastes good. Anyway, second round pick, Donovan Wilson. Did I say it right? Because I've been tearing his name up. Finally signed right before camp because I was getting nervous. So funny because I'll go back to draft night. When they drafted him, I was like, what? Edge? I don't know we need edges, but damn, for real? And I went and watched that tape, and I said, yeah, I see why. Go check out my video I did on him. Good video. Kid is nice. Kid is nasty. I say he probably could get 5 sacks his first year. Him, Sam Williams, I told you, Sam Williams, you the key, but if Sam Williams, Michael Parsons, and Ezra Raku, Dante, dog, I'm trying to tell you, that edge room gonna be nasty. That edge room gonna be nasty. But Ezra Raku is in the building. We got a 4-year, like $10 million. 38% of his 4th year is guaranteed. That damn Jaden Higgins from the Texans messed everything up and got his whole damn contract fully guaranteed. Now every second round they're like, I want my money. I want mine guaranteed. I want mine guaranteed. Damn, Jaden, I feel you, dog, but you messed up the whole damn game for them second rounders. But I'm glad Ezra Rocco's in the building because you can't be missing no reps, dog. You need to get all them reps. So you don't know what's going on with Micah. We know he's going to get his money. We know he's going to get paid, but we all know it's going to be the stupid-ass waiting game. You feel me? Instead of just knocking it out now, let that man come right into camp, freshly signed, ready to go. You don't think he ain't going to be motivated if you sign him right before start of training camp? Let me put this out because it keeps going out anyway. You don't think he ain't going to... What? If you sign, let's say you sign Michael right before camp. Man, that dude going to have all kind of energy. He's going to be playing with his head on fire. I told you he was already talking about you got a new defense, installs, all that. He'll be playing like a man possessed if he got his contract now. Well, who wouldn't be fresh? You just got a pay raise. You feel me? So, as a rocker, I'm glad you're in there. Man of many moves, Easy E, what they call you. Yeah, they'll be calling you Easy E, right? You mean Easy and them sacks. He's going to be phenomenal with Dallas. And I think he's from the Philly area or Pennsylvania area. So I hope every time you play the Eagles, I don't know if that was your favorite team growing up, but that got to be your enemy now. And I hope you go over there, every time you play them, you go crazy on them. Every damn time. So I'm happy about that. Glad you signed. Glad you in the building. Now, this other thing that they're talking about, man, I ain't trying to hear the shit. this stuff about Jaydon Blue. Some coach comes out and says that hasn't been with Dallas since 2001. Said he's borderline lazy. Now this could probably fuel where, how come they ain't been talking about Jaydon Blue, and how come they ain't been talking about Phil Maffa? Wooty woo. Well, hope this don't feed that fire. But he came out on Twitter and said, shut out the noise, production quiets, all that shit. Yeah, man. This, you know what I'm saying? We ain't even started camp yet, and y'all already throwing bullshit on them. You feel me? And everybody falling into it. Yeah, everybody falling into it. Yeah, my dogs, I ain't saying y'all names, but my dogs out there falling for the wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. This wee woo, bro. This wee woo. Man ain't even started camp yet. Give this man a chance. He ain't even started training camp yet. And we already talking about he lazy. Come on, dog. We need to be fighting against this, not going with it. You feel what I'm saying? If he gets to camp and then it's proven true, then it's proven true. But he ain't even hit camp yet. And now it's on his ass. So really, if you the smart young rookie, you already seen this noise. Like I said, this ain't like the 90s or whatever, and word travel forever. Word travels in 2.5 seconds. The whole world hears it. One person speaks, especially about the Cowboys. One person speaks it, everybody's talking about it, because that's what everybody's talking about. That's the hot topic right now. Jaydon Blue is borderline lazy. I'm not feeding into that crap. That man's a weapon. But you know what? He win the 5th round. Maybe you win the 5th round for something. But if he's a smart rookie, Jaydon Blue, you're a smart rookie, you'll look at all this stuff that they talking and use this as motivation. Because let me tell you something. If all these people, if this person comes out and says you borderline lazy, and all these people come out and like, blah, blah, saying this stuff about you, and then you go out and prove it to be true, I don't know if I want to mess with you. Because that's just telling me you don't give a fuck, right? You don't care. He said production gonna quiet the noise, so this is a way to quiet the noise. Get your ass into camp and just turn up. Like, take it to another level, put it in another gear. Oh, they said you was lazy? First man in, last man out. Every time. You can easily change that perception that they trying to put on you already. I'm not believing that, and y'all shouldn't be believing that either. We ain't even seen him come in camp. We already trying to label him as borderline lazy, dog. That's a young man who we gonna need. That's a weapon. That speed, 4.3 speed, Dallas gonna need that. So I ain't trying to discourage the young man. We trying to build this young man up, not tear him down. We trying to build him up so we can use him and use that speed. F all that other stuff, I ain't trying to hear that. Ain't nobody trying to say he gonna be running back 1. No, he's not built like that right now. Dude's barely under 200 pounds. You feel me? No, he's not gonna be that guy. But you can do a lot of things with him. You can do a lot of things, and then maybe the more he gets acclimated, then maybe it can happen. We already know he ain't coming in as RB1. Let's keep the expectation low. You 5th round. You feel me? So that's all I got to say about it. That just annoyed me. Coming out, it's like always people want to start some shit right before camp, start some controversy, run their mouths. You go on the podcast, talking trash, throwing labels on people. Man, prove this man wrong. Shut this man up. I don't want to hear this man. Be quiet. Talking trash about a player already. He ain't even came in his first training, rookie camp, whole NFL, and you trying to label him. Nah, man. Quit the labeling. Quit the false labels. Go in there and prove that shit wrong, Jaydon Blue. Go in there and turn the fuck up, excuse my language, and prove these critics wrong. Let's revisit this in like week 5, week 6 when you having big explosive plays, and we'll go back to this guy saying this stuff. Man, I ain't trying to hear that. Let me know what your thoughts are on this Easy E signing and this stuff on Jaydon Blue. Are y'all falling into the trap? Y'all taking the cheese? I'm not. I'm not taking the cheese. Let's see what happens first before we get to talking. Let me know your thoughts. Big Game James. I'm out. Peace.